That is some horrible.
Wow, that is a weird face. And I start the stream with this. This is how the stream starts. And I'm gonna skip that intro. I'm gonna move that right there, and there we go. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this?
I start the stream with this.
I should probably mute you.
Yeah, you probably should do that. And I just heard myself.
And my TV.
Mute everything.
It's like this game doesn't want to be emulated, right? Doesn't work on the PS2 emulator. Doesn't work on the Dreamcast emulator. Doesn't work on the PS3. What the fuck?
Man.
I'm talking about Grandia too.
Yeah,
you do your thing.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Grandia too. Alright, I should probably set. I should probably set my phone so that it's not using my freaking data, or not my data. I mean my internet. You know, just to make sure everything goes as smooth as possible. So far, no drop frames though. That's good.
And I quote you earlier, 10 minutes ago. It's Symphonia 2. It's not worth it.
Yeah, that wasn't 10 minutes ago. That was 3 minutes ago. There's a fucking difference. Also, if anyone's here for the story, no, I'm skipping it.
Also, really? Just like what I do with Chris's.
It's also mostly because I played this on my own, but then I forgot to save for like 2 hours. Then I died on a boss, and I was like, okay, all that progress, lost. Nope, and then I'm just skipping the story.
Classic RPG fuck-ups.
Pretty much, and I don't know why Ewan is walking with a limp, but screw it.
I wouldn't mind screwing Marta.
What?
What?
No, I didn't catch that. What?
Oh, I wouldn't mind screwing Marta.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I thought you said something else. Like, oh, okay.
What the butt, Charizard? What?
Really fucking annoying, Charizard.
Yes.
Isn't that right, Captain Falcon?
I want to play Smash.
Do it.
You think I'll lag with the Skype chat?
Most certainly, yes.
Error code 118 all day.
Hello.
Let's see. I'm the only one here, buddy.
What? I don't believe you. No, I'm kidding.
What's the purpose of me being here then?
To do things. I don't know.
That's like the saddest attempt for a Moogle ripoff I've ever seen.
Also, for those who are wondering, Opik is watching the stream along with you guys, so he's watching it 20 seconds late compared to what I'm doing.
There's no one here.
Well, for anyone that's for the people that are watching this, when I plan to put this on YouTube.
Oh, right. I can't believe you actually care about the people from the future.
In the future.
It just sounded weird. Like, I'm talking about the people who are gonna watch this on YouTube. You dumb fuck. All right, you can do that. And now I'm getting hate comments. Actually, throw some hate comments in there. Like, throw the most vulgar shit you ever can at me. I'll throw them into tits later.
Vulgar as fuck.
Oh yeah, I am seeing it. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. They're seeing it 20 seconds late with me. Like, right, the future thing.
Perhaps.
I want to play Dragon Quest 8, man.
I've never played it. I wanted to though. Mostly.
Have you ever played? Have you ever played a Dragon Quest?
No. Though I'm
neither have.
Like the only basic understanding I have is like it's pretty much like the whole classic RPG thing.
I think it's Final Fantasy is Marvel and Dragon Quest is DC. I totally understand.
I understand completely. Bless you. Skipping this.
I'm not peeing, I'm getting water.
I thought you were taking a piss.
Why not, bro?
You're right.
I better drink my own piss.
Well, it would help.
Well, it was either that or drink the coffee
And
over.
I don't know why. Every time I see this skit name, you're gonna see it right now. It's The Chosen. It's just like, you were the chosen one.
Still waiting for it. There it is. We're running out of JRPG protagonists, so yeah.
Late.
It's funny just be skipping the dialogue. It's just all like, okay, yeah, let's just hurry this up. I just imagine someone directing this, and then they're just like doing that thing with their hand. They're just like, all right, hurry it up, hurry it up, hurry up.
It's okay.
Moving on. Okay, got it. All right. All right. Gameplay.
I'll get to the gameplay eventually.
But I do. But she.
Still waiting for it.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Can you believe I'm about like 3 hours into this? Most of the time is because I've just been like having it paused
The vet.
when I've had to deal with other things.
I didn't.
Even.
What?
It's like, man. It's like saying, man. I fucking love Skyrim. I have over hundreds of hours clocked into it. You just leave it paused throughout the whole game.
It's like 99 of those hours is paused. And actually, 2 hours of this, a good hour is me leaving it paused when I had to go do other things.
You're.
And this kid creeps me out, just like the way his model is.
Why not?
Like the way he stands, he's just all like, I don't know. It sounds like seems like a possessed little kid. I know he's
Alright,
not,
Tits.
but still.
For your what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just let me turn off my speakers for your viewers because I don't want to be that dick who's like, "Hey man, you're cool and all, but your friend should turn off his speakers." And I put on the wrong headphones, so I can't hear you. Son of a bitch.
Wait, I'm gonna not skip this part.
Why?
You'll see.
People, ladies and gentlemen,
Why are you
viewers
here? Did
of
you
Advanced
ever
Logic.
laugh at me?
This.
I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna skip the rest now.
I'm still waiting for it. It's like you're Japan and I'm the United States. We'll get it eventually.
You'll see it, don't worry. Pretty sure you already did.
Up, ain't she? Don't be afraid.
Huh?
What?
And bitch slapped on the back of the head.
Why is the cat floating?
Because he can't.
Well,
Late.
but it's.
Oh yeah, this girl. I forgot about her.
Yeah.
I think that was a good thing. And you're just bringing back bad memories, Tits.
I know. Oh,
You know what? I think... Well, like, what year did Symphonia come out? 2002 or something?
What up?
What year did the first Symphonia come out? 2002 or something?
2004.
I think around that time, yeah, I would say 2000, 1999 to 2000, I guess.
And Marta's already dead. And so am I.
I guess I overestimated.
For the lack of better words, Team Rocket. There was a Team Rocket, and then there's the main antagonist. There was always a Team Rocket for JRPGs around that time. That was the
And now I gotta skip through all that dialogue again, guys.
He still is. You died?
Yes.
Yeah, you died. Why do you suck so bad?
Why does this game not offer restarting the battle right at the start? See, that's one thing I enjoy about the newer ones. Is that if you die on a boss battle, it gives you the option to just try again from the beginning. Instead of having you to load the game again, load up your save file, then have to go through all this dialogue, most of which cannot be skipped unless you have to speed through it. That's kind of what I'm doing right now.
this is.
You're.
Tits, you're not a filthy casual.
I'm no casual. You're a casual.
I am a man who plays on easy mode. Oh, Sayre's here.
Oh, hey, look at
This.
The guy who actually survived.
that.
Sorry. It's.
I don't know, you guys. You and Luigi talk shit about this game. I was like, it's not that bad. It's pretty normal to me.
Honestly, I was just meh about the game. Except for that one time where I drank on Thanksgiving. I was feeling a little antsy that time.
And the brain damage.
And the brain damage. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, when did you guys get here?
I think I'm in the same boat. Or, well, this is irrelevant to the game, but it's relevant to games.
Irrelevant.
Yes, anyway. Since I'm having trouble playing Kid Icarus Uprising because I'm kind of getting whatever with him, like, I think I feel the same way with Bayonetta.
What?
Which is strange because I can enjoy playing games like Devil May Cry, but not God of War.
Weird.
Exactly.
See, like these dialogues right here, the ones with the text bubble showing up, you can't skip these. The ones where it's like full motion animation,
I believe.
then yeah,
Perhaps.
I can skip those. With these ones, I have to skip through the text as fast as I possibly can.
You know, if Emil's bang got a little bit bigger and he had longer hair, he would have the I don't want to ruin this for you, but he would have the Maxwell hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now he just looks like alfalfa.
Anyway, now I'm gonna take this chance to save, so we could skip through the stuff we already just saw.
Imagine this this is the beginning of the game, right?
Pretty much. This is barely chapter 2.
Yeah. I go through this shit all the time when I want to test an RPG game. I'm like, I just want to see if the gameplay is fun.
Where's the gameplay?
I don't think I'm gonna like playing the Atelier games though. I don't know. Pretty much, where's the gameplay? Skip. Zisteria, skip.
This one is a lot more... Well, from what I've already played, it's a lot more dialogue heavy compared to the first game, obviously, but still, it's just like... Can we move this along? You guys are repeating the exact same things over and over right now.
It's like the protagonist, I gotta defeat 6 master robots. Can we just do this already? My balls hurt.
Pretty much. See, like, with that one I just did right now, I just pressed start because, like, it was the characters moving by themselves and I wasn't advancing the text. So I just pressed start and it automatically skipped
before the boss fight, please.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, that's not an option because the save point is at the end, but if I get anywhere close to the end, then it's going to automatically play the cutscene. The cutscene before the fight.
You're...
So, like, once I reached the point where I had to talk to Colette, then from here on out, it's just one long string of cutscenes leading up to the boss fight, and I cannot save.
I know.
You cannot skip the in-game cutscenes, man.
Huh?
Where the?
I'm sorry.
The chose.
Why are you doing this again?
Because I
Is this,
died.
The va-
is this part of your thesis?
You think?
How do you...
Yeah.
even the
What?
It's-
That's cool.
I.
saw.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just a mysterious guy wearing a mask. I'm gonna approach you and nothing's bad gonna happen, right?
Right after that, then I walk up to the kid right here and automatic cutscene. Kid with the creepy model.
You're.
The really stiff, creepy model.
Don't. What?
He's scared, man.
murder you in your sleep.
Hey,
Why am I in this game? I don't want to move.
I'm really surprised from what, like, OBS is telling me. I haven't dropped any frames.
I see like white lines streaking.
Yeah. And also, you guys are seeing right here, the end's right there, but once I approach these steps, cutscene. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go through those cutscenes again anyway. But at least I saved past the ones up to after Alice is introduced.
People actually wanted you to let's play this game.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Why are you?
I mean, you
here?
could have been doing
Did you come
Minecraft.
to laugh at me?
I'm done.
ridiculous.
Hey man, you could just do like one part in Minecraft that's like the loading screen and like that counts. Bye.
Goodbye. I'm pressing X as fast as I fucking can. Why won't you let me skip this faster? I've seen this like 4 fucking times.
You get punished for being bad at a bad game.
Does this mean I have to grind before I get back here? I fought these guys before and I didn't even have trouble with them. And all of a sudden they just like do crazy damage to me when I'm at the exact same level I beat them at before.
I know.
It's for story purposes, Sits.
Man, I don't want none of that shit. Fuck that noise. I mean, it's a 3-way boss fight, but still, I'm just like.
Was Colette even flying? It's like she just, flash and she just tweened. Oh man, do you remember what tweening is?
Why do they even go for the freaking healer?
Oh, you go for healing.
Oh, god damn it. The stun. Oh wait, why am I going for Hawk? I gotta go for Athos. And, oh right, that's why I'm going now. God damn it, Hawk.
Good evening, everybody. This is Advanced Logic, and welcome back to the fail montage.
Da 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 da.
Montage. Stop talking.
Stop your shit! For fuck's sake!
Healing power.
Yeah, dude, over
Okay,
Skype
yeah.
you clearly sound like 24.
Oh right, I forgot. If I free run and get attacked, then I get critical hitted. That's some terrible shit.
They actually punish you for that? That's kind of cool.
But still, it's.
Healing power.
I mean, I understand, but that's. I don't know. That's just for them to
I mean, I understand why they're punishing you for doing so, but it's like. It's like, why? Well, actually, I know why. It's punishable. And why isn't this guy getting staggered at all?
It's like that SpongeBob picture. when he has his arms out, hanging from his pineapple window.
Doesn't look good. Watch the enemies now.
That was on purpose.
Oh, healing.
Not good. It's over.
Well, you almost got him.
I hope so.
Oh, healing power.
I'm just gonna heal Marta, even though she's getting whooped again.
You healing is a myth, just like women who poop.
Ah!
Oh, healing power.
Okay, I'm going for Hawk because he's already almost dead. Oh, there we go. Now I just gotta deal with his monster. There we go.
That was too easy.
So what's that? Like, I noticed Sire, when he was playing it, he had a monster that transforms eventually, and you have one too.
Oh, yeah. It's
Can
like
you
the
explain
monster.
that,
It's the
please?
monster system going on in there.
Aramis.
But like, it's not even a character, right?
No, it's just a monster
Is
you.
that-
Yeah, it's a monster you could make a contract with, and it'll fight alongside you. And they all have different stats.
I know.
Because there are some games where they actually make sense of it, but I guess here's just recruit me, motherfucker.
I see.
It's somewhat RNG on the monsters you can get. Because, like, depending on the elemental grid, then you'll be able to make a pact with monster. With, like, the first one that you capture in the battle. And, yeah, I'm gonna actually feed my monsters something real quick.
Jeez, I am 50% done with Jack and Dax already, and I've only played for like 3 hours.
And I've only played 3 hours!
I'm doing the Advanced Logic run too. Where I try to complete it. I try to complete it.
Ah. Also, I forgot to grab the grill.
The grill? What the hell is that?
That's my favorite line in all of The Simpsons. That's Le grill! What the hell is that? It's like English side ruined. Must read French instructions. Le Grill. What the hell is that? I fucking love that.
Oh, Homer.
Oh, Homer, you so stupid. There we go.
Every time I see that child in a costume, like, I'm just, it's like a hybrid new Super Mario, whatever, fucking, what's that? Mario World 3D.
Mario 3D World?
Yeah,
Ah,
but like trying to be a Moogle at the same time.
yeah. So has anyone said anything in the chat at all, whatsoever?
Nope,
All right, cool.
it's just still Sire. Oh, actually, no, you got 2 more people.
What? Oh, wait a minute. I actually got a freaking equip from that battle.
Septile the Slayer is here. Would you like to welcome him? Because I wouldn't. It's not my
Hello,
place,
whatever name Opig just said.
Septile the Slayer.
Septile the Slayer. Alright.
Yes.
That guy.
I assume
welcome.
I assume I'm pronouncing that right.
He's all, no, you got it completely fucking wrong.
It's Skeptile the Slayer.
Oh, Skeptile. Oh, yeah, like...
Oh no, he didn't pronounce it. He just. I'm just saying, like, maybe you could say it like that. I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the name of the, one of the starter Pokemon's final evolutions in, like, Ruby and Sapphire. Skeptile.
Oh yeah, is he the final version of Grovyle? Oh, no, that's I don't know Pokemon. Shit.
It's the final form of Trico.
Isn't that Superior or something?
No, that's Generation 5, I think. Or,
Oh, that's Snivy. That's right.
yeah, that's Snivy. You know, aka Smugleaf. You know,
It's Trico, Grovyle, and then Skeptile.
Oh.
yeah, like the lizard, the grass lizard thing.
Yeah. You know Grovyle, the Pokemon? He used to roll with CJ and the crew in San Andreas.
She's sick.
God
No. You can.
damn it.
I should draw that.
So. That's right.
Hey look, Colette's in the party. And now to immediately replace the imp with her. Because fuck the imp, I hate it so fucking much. It's too fragile!
At least she's not useless like Mint.
Ah,
Wow.
Even if she does look like it. You're like, no, she's actually the best character in Symphonia 1. What?
yeah.
You're fucking with me. Yes, this is... Oh, actually, you can answer this. So, Skeptile, the Slayer, asks if this is the Chronicle version.
Yeah, this is the
Answer.
Chronicle version.
And I'm dead.
You're
Jack and Daxter is too hard.
Yes,
not.
this is. I'm playing the Tales of Symphonia Chronicles version of Symphonia 2.
Cyrus says Colette is the best character in the first game. Can you confirm that?
I prefer Sheena, but Colette's good.
Nothing here looks out of the...
I guess.
Ours.
Tits, I'm sure you would like her.
I believe
Who, Colette?
Yes.
No,
I
Sheena.
am knight.
All right.
I
Colette doesn't-
don't think I would, but whatever. I haven't played it, so I can't really judge. I tried to once. Cue Vietnam flashback.
What?
I don't know, man.
What y'all talking about?
I think I was in some kind of war.
I don't remember which one.
People died.
Jesus, how the hell does it do that much damage already?
Great thrust. First aid.
Why am I dying?
Why am I dying? And you know, the funny thing about this is that this boss fight, you can't win it. You only have to do a certain amount of damage. No matter how much damage you do to it, it's just gonna keep attacking you. You just have to do a certain amount. Or, like, no matter how much you attack it, it never takes any damage.
The way, the way I remember how Cyrus game is just like this game. Well, the way he made it sound like this game is all one big scripted game.
Oh, healing
Pretty
power.
much. It's a lot more scripted than than the previous game.
Oh, healing power.
Well, I mean, like obviously every game is scripted, but this game really feels like there's like literally no freedom.
Pretty much.
like Final Fantasy 13. Except that was actually better.
All right.
Oh, healing power.
Are you just gonna? Are you done?
First aid.
Oh, see, look. You can't really beat it.
What?
But this.
You can't give it a red rocket?
What are it?
If it would help go and make it go away, then I wouldn't mind it.
I'm.
Oh man.
I'm a...
Don't.
You know what I meant, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I knew. And I don't care.
I just really needed to make sure.
You're like, he does know, right?
Pretty much.
Who hasn't seen that South Park episode?
Your audience. That's fucked up. My bad.
Man.
Colette, can I?
Yeah, we
No,
can
it's
skip all
'cause-
this.
There's this documentary on Let's Players, right?
Yeah.
And there's like I've seen a little bit of it, and most of the viewers are either really older people who used to play video games, or really young people who don't know what the older games are. Hence why people like JonTron and Game Grumps are like popular.
Yeah.
They play older games and they're the bad ones, and you know, like LOL, people in the past suck. You died, or did you save?
I just saved. I had to waste all my money on apple gels.
There's still a limit in this game, right?
Yeah.
I really don't.
There we go. All
know
my
how I
money.
feel.
Fuck it.
I really don't like the limitation on apple gels, and that.
Well,
you
it's a
can
lot
only
more
reduce
than it
it to
is
grade.
in previous games. It's like with Symphonia and Symphonia 2, it's always like a maximum of 20, but in later Tales games, it's like the maximum of 15.
Well, I mean, like the limits. It's the fact that there is a limit, but like I understand there is some difficulty to it, kind of like in Earthbound.
Yeah. That's
Where-
really limiting.
And what?
Well, I mean, it's cool because it's like it really wants you to, you know, you really are living on a thread.
I'm gonna
But
grind.
my only gripe was
Let's go.
since I played the ones that are more heavily TP based and can't heal on attack, and
Yeah.
I play in hard mode, it's like
Hammer.
I'm eating orange gels more than a Mexican on the food they can supply. The hell are you fighting?
That was easy.
Many things.
This map is giving me Nino Kuni vibe. Cause you're in that desert for like the whole. You're in the desert for like more than 30% of the game. God damn, games are hard to play without sound. Can't believe you did that.
What?
Let's play a game without sound. I forgot which one, but you did it for a Game Boy Advance game.
One.
I think it's Mario and Luigi.
No, I don't think it was that. Wait, I did a Let's Play without sound? It may have been
you said you
Battletoads
were
and Double
recording
Dragon.
Well, I remember you were saying you were recording it, and like I can't hear it, but I know the sound's getting recorded.
Yeah.
It's over.
Could have been. So Shadow's here.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's up?
Shadow? He said, "Congratulations on graduating, bro. You deserve a lap dance.
That's it?
I'm not paying for it though, so
Thank
guess you should
you.
get on it."
No, I'll treat myself. Don't worry.
Say your prayers.
You're the hand lap.
Won't work.
Where is? What's the purpose of this? For what purpose?
Freaking wolf, get out of my way! Jesus Christ!
I can't let you do that. That's logic.
I can't let you do that, Emil.
Amazing.
See, I'm just
You
gonna
ever played the
grind
Jack
a
and
little
Daxter
bit.
series, Tits?
Never really. Well, I never owned a PS2, so I never played much of the PS2 library.
Oh, how unfortunate. You love platformers. You would have loved the first Jack and Daxter. Or
I might
Ratchet and
invest. I might invest into it. Like, do you know if they've released it on the PlayStation Network?
Clank. Yeah, they have the HD collection.
Then I will invest in it.
The whole trilogy except like one of the arena games or something. I wouldn't invest into it until after you finish your big project.
Yeah, definitely not. And
Yeah.
skipping that cut. Freaking
Unless you want to
skip.
use it to space it in between or something.
Careful, everyone.
No.
Oh, healing
The
power.
Son of
wolf
a
is
bitch.
trying his hardest to be a good wolf. I'm pretty chat. How the hell did he get that icon? Some black dude. I don't know how to do quick icons. Oh, hold on.
That was too easy.
Man, the freaking... Like, the audio for the game, it's really loud whenever there's a fight going on.
Yeah, that has to do with the like how they fuck, what's the word? Oh, I
It's
guess
like-
developed it.
Well, that's just the way Tales games have been. Like, the audio whenever there's not fighting going on is like normal, but then it like takes a little bit of a leap whenever you're in battle. I just
I
turned it
think I'm
down
in
a
the
little
final
bit.
dungeon of this game. Which is funny, I'm not supposed to be here. Because
Then there's no
the whole
victory
area
for
is
me.
pretty fucking tough.
Fall in love with Lana.
Let me tell you that.
Genius.
Well, okay, well, the reasoning, that has to do with the, what's the word, fucking, okay. I didn't want to say the dynamic range, because lately a lot of the newer games do that. I doubt this one did it. It's more or less the fact that it's supposed to be engaging, because when it comes to, voice acting and balancing and audio and all that stuff, they don't keep that thing high enough, because they would distort some of it, especially when it comes to different, stereo, mono, and 5.1. Pretty sure this one offered 5.1, so there's probably that. So where's Lloyd?
That motherfucker's on a journey on his own.
He's the bad guy.
The key to victory is love
He
and
killed
goodness.
people.
Then there's no
Shifty eyes.
He gave Emil a hard life.
He gave him. Hey, at least in this case, he can have a hard life. I mean, his parents are dead. Everyone fucking hates him. With Asbel, well, his dad was a douche. That was about it.
Well, his mom kind of not. You know, my mom just stood there.
She's like, I'm
I
just
forget who says
here.
it like that, but yeah.
She's like, I'm just here to look pretty. Oh yeah, I forgot to click those.
You're doing a bang up job, mom. Thank you, sweet.
There we go. I'm just equipping some skills on everyone because I forgot.
I'm cooking some skills up.
We won't lose.
Lloyd equals bogus, says Sketch Slayer.
Hammer.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
Hey, I captured that sword enemy. Hopefully, I get it.
Foil.
Son of a.
Healing power is there.
It's like, am I gonna get out of this eventually? That's.
Pretty good, right?
Oh man, I don't want the ghost. Yeah, fuck it. It might actually be better than the freaking.
Too bad.
Okay, nope, never mind. I didn't want it anyway. But fuck it. I didn't want it.
But you need it.
Use it.
It's going for SpongeBob, whatever.
You never taught me that.
That was-
Use it.
You're too weak.
Have I leveled up enough yet?
Just Mo.
Just Mo. Just Mo. Just Mo.
You're in the rest. You're in the rest for murder. Mo Sizzlek and Apuna Hasa. Just Mo. Just Mo.
Just Mo. Just Mo.
It's over.
Sorry, Goku wants to join the Skype call, and I died for reading that. Sire, you killed me. Literally.
Like, how dare you distract me, sire? That's pretty much what he's saying.
Oh.
At least
No, he literally said, "Just can I join?"
Yeah, if you can, invite him to the chat.
I can do that.
I think you can.
All right, hold on.
It's like add him to the call.
Yeah.
Die, scum.
We should add pro chatting to the chat.
God damn it! Did I just collect the one that I already got? I don't want that one.
You got it.
Oh, I got the black bat.
You racist motherfucker.
Hey, it's not my fault they call him that.
It's mahogany.
Mahogany bat.
Silence. Mahogany.
I guess you want to die.
Alright, let me add it.
I want that sword enemy. God damn it!
Oh, hello. What puzzle? I don't know what. Alright,
Healing power.
Were you able to add him?
do you still have the end?
Huh?
Oh no, you got the sword monsters. It's because Septile the Slayer said you need another monster unless you enjoy the end.
Eh.
Let's see. Add participants. Add people to this call. I'm gonna add everybody. Everybody gay.
Everybody in the chat. Oh shit! Skype just popped up. I'm gonna put that little minimize.
Yo.
How's it going?
Why, hello there, Sire Goku. You
Hello.
You shall speak to advanced logic once spoken to, because he makes the rules, not me.
Well, now I gotta mute the Twitch chat, otherwise you're gonna hear.
I'm gonna hear myself 20 seconds in the
later
past.
after I say something.
No one wants to hear you. Advanced logic any point in the past.
At least now I can be in the chat while you guys berate this game because I seem to be the only person in the universe that actually enjoys it.
And we're not the only.
I said not long ago that this game wasn't that bad, and I've been saying that for a while.
Yeah.
Well, I've only been in this. I've only been in the stream for like 10 minutes, so.
Yeah,
My bad.
you missed the beginning part where like Opaque was talking about how me and Luigi badmouthed it, and I said that I was only just there saying it's meh, and Opaque never thought it was bad to begin with. I already got a black bat.
Long story short, Long story short, I was the one saying the game was good. Luigi was the one who had not really played through the entire game, and he has the right to his own opinion. He does not like the game. That's perfectly fine. And Logic is the middle ground where he doesn't really like it, but he doesn't really hate it.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm meh about it.
So there.
Alright,
That's all
by
I
the way, Skepta the Slayer said this combat looks sluggish and clunky as hell.
It is pretty
Ask for
clunky.
this game to
There's
be
some
made.
times where
might
you.
actually.
Hang on, let me try to say
That
it. Because like there are some times where like the enemies will get staggered, other times where they're just unstaggerable, and then you're getting your ass handed to you. And there are times where the game, because like if you have semi-auto on, you'll sometimes guard, other times you won't. It's weird.
It might also have to do with the fact that the PS3 version has some slight lag to it. Not just this game too, but Symphonia 1 as well.
Actually, this game runs at a smooth 60 frames per second. It runs just as fast as the Wii version does. Only because
Wait, why does this game run at 60 frames per second, but the first game is slow as hell?
Because the first game is based off the PS2 version, which was always 30 frames per second.
But they could up that easily, even if it's the port of the PS2 version. It's not that hard to up the frames.
Eh.
No, it really isn't. In fact, it would probably have been easier for them to have just ported the GameCube version instead of the PS2 version in the first place.
Or like port the
You make it
GameCube's
sound like
smooth
porting's easy.
running, like port the GameCube's way it runs, and just add in the extra content
port
from the PS2
frames
version.
of the GameCube version with the extras of the PS2 version, because
Yeah, that's my
That's
one
not
gripe
how
with
it works,
Chronicles.
because statistically the PS2 is stronger than the GameCube, so it should run it perfectly fine.
But that's not how porting games work.
I know that's not how porting works. I'm just saying that Namco was lazy.
It's actually pretty hard to code for a whole new system.
Well, I'm not saying, but the GameCube isn't that much different from the PS2.
It is within coding. It is actually is. That's why the GameCube is a lot easier to emulate than the PS2.
Makes sense.
Not only within the Wii can actually emulate the GameCube fine just by reading its own disk, because the Wii actually uses the same coding for it and the engine. It's just a little bit more modified to add motion controls, which the GameCube actually already did with some of their gimmicky games.
Man with the drag.
The PlayStation 2 is a little bit different, which is why you don't see that many PS2 classics, and why it's kind of harder to emulate even on the PC.
I think we need
The
to...
GameCube, like the reason the GameCube emulator works on the PC well is because they actually it's actually the same as the Wii one, which is why they're bundled together. So when you gotta strip down a game from its hardware and how it reads for its RAM and its how it's read on top of the motherboard. And then from there, you gotta bug check it, which is why you get like graphical errors, sound errors. So actually, porting to the PS2 is really hard without putting a lot of effort into it.
Well,
This thing can
that
go.
may be true, but Namco's already... It doesn't help that Namco's already notorious for just half-assing all their shit.
Well, yeah, that doesn't help. But I mean, like, to be fair, I said it before. I kind of wish they used the Symphonia 2 model on Symphonia 1 instead of
Yeah,
that chibi
I get
crap,
what you
but
mean.
they're being faithful to the fans.
They could have easily changed the graphics. I get what you're saying. They could have easily changed the graphics of the first game to be like this one with the character models, but again, that would involve Namco doing extra work.
That
I'm
I
actually
think it's more
really
about
doing good
being
against
faithful
this
to the
guy.
fans.
This guy's easy. I don't know why you'd be complaining about him.
No,
Alright,
because
so
when I
you
fought
remember
him
the
the last time when I
Crimson
did this on my
Trooper.
own time, he kicked my ass because he kept stabbing me and he just kept stun locking me and then I died.
On behalf of these two Crimson Trooper, hello.
Hello?
Yes.
He also said that I played the Wii version, hated the sluggish combat, and Emil got on my nerves way too quickly to be cruel in my eyes. The casted voice didn't help much either. And actually, here's his input on the porting. The GameCube has higher processing and the power to produce higher quality audio and textures, while the PS2 has much larger memory capacity and overall RAM, which helps supports all the more impressive, intensive action games in the PS2's library.
Yeah.
So it actually does play into fact too.
Yeah, that makes perfect. I mean, that's why the GameCube version is 2 discs long, because GameCube discs didn't have a lot of space, so they had to split the game into 2 discs.
Actually, no, they're actually they can hold up to 4 gigs like a DVD-ROM.
No, but the original Symphonia was 2 discs on GameCube. It wouldn't have been... It was too long to fit on 1 disc.
Yeah, with PS2 it was only 1 disc. Yeah, the PS2 version in Symphonia 1 was only 1 disc.
It was probably just because of the 2 FMVs that the GameCube version had, because FMVs take up a lot of disk space.
Yeah.
I can't be sure because I know a gigabyte disc holds 4.2, and I know GameCube games are a little bit over 4 gigs as well. So
I mean, there's not a lot of FMVs in the first game, but there's enough that it obviously needed to be on more than 1 disc.
I think it had to be. I think it was because of the stability issues, because it would
Probably.
increase loading times.
Probably. I mean, Baten Kaitos also is 2 discs long, and there's hardly any FMVs in that entire game.
No.
In fact, I think there's only one, which is the very, very opening of the game when you turn it on. Other than that, there's not a single FMV in that game.
I know.
I don't remember.
Well, you're the only one that seems to be watching that LP at this point.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch
Game
up
that I
to
like.
it eventually. I have 3 months.
I know. I'm not trying to force people to watch it. I'm just saying my channel is not very well known, so not a lot of people... It probably has to do with the fact that Baten Kaitos is not a well-known RPG, so a lot of people aren't interested in it.
And on that note, Advanced Logic is not forcing you to watch this game being streamed, so you can turn it away. He won't mind.
Man, I barely have any
I don't
money.
know. I don't know. I think it's just in the GameCube era. I think Namco had a good idea going with RPGs. They just didn't run with it fast enough. Because Symphonia 1 sold very, very well. It's probably the best. It's definitely the best-selling RPG on the GameCube.
But that's
All that
mostly
advertising
because
would
the
probably-
GameCube didn't have very many RPGs to
But
begin
they
with.
waited to, and well, that too. But that got Namco to decide to make more RPGs, so they ended up making Baten Kaitos a few months later. But I guess Baten Kaitos did well enough to get a sequel. The problem is, by the time they made the sequel, the Wii was already announced.
Hey, sire, it's your favorite
CJ's
minigame.
Wag Boy. That is an interesting name. Wait, what?
Well,
Yeah,
you'll see
I
it
can
in
actually
20
finally
seconds.
see how this works without the motion controls. It's not my fault that this part in my Let's Play took like 6 tries.
CJ's Wag Boy entered the chat and said he woke up at the right time, and that this mini game is the bane of existence for Septile Slayer.
It is probably the second hardest mini game in the entire game.
And I did it in 1 try.
You can make it a lot easier on yourself by purposely avoiding the treasure chests.
I collected 1 or 2 here and
This game
there,
looks a lot
but still,
easier.
I did it in 1 try.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot easier when all you have to do is mash a button and you don't have to keep,
Yeah,
swinging a controller around.
yeah.
I don't dislike motion controls, but I can accept that it gets tiring after a while.
Stun lock this son of a bitch! Stun lock the son of a bitch!
It wasn't.
Hey, now you can actually kill this thing. Instead let's see, round 3 with the same boss.
Hammer.
I never commented on it, but I thought it was pretty cool how the game did that. Like, you do a mini game and all the bosses leave. It's like a little fun
Yeah.
little thing they added.
They did similar things like that in the first game too,
It's over.
just not as often.
Well, I wouldn't know. Again, to me, Symphonia 2 and Symphonia 1 are pretty much the same. Obviously, I have never played them, but I really don't care for them.
Well,
Wait a minute, am I art sealed?
But
to the
with,
credit,
wait,
to
what?
the game's credit, if the sequel feels similar to the first one, then that means they did a good job of making you remember the first game. Because sequels should feel like you're playing a legit sequel. It shouldn't feel completely different.
No, I meant like I care as much as I do for the first one as I do this one.
And, well, no, I understand that. You're not a fan of Symphonia in general. That's understandable. At least you gave it a shot.
I'll probably give it another one eventually.
I mean,
Marta, heal your
the Tales
fucking
series
self.
isn't for everyone. I mean, if you're not really heavy into JRPGs, you probably just won't care enough about it to actually want to finish it.
You're getting your ass handed to you, tits. But
Well,
that is not your
my
competitor.
monster got its ass handed to it.
I mean, considering all his best combos are barely even doing 100 damage each.
Actually, I welcome that. Well, I really don't.
Concentrate on the
It's a
See,
peeve
that's
of mine.
why
I don't like
like-
big number RPG games.
Strain yourself.
See, I think that's why you would enjoy this game, though, because you don't like when games are too easy, yet you enjoy when the game is moderately challenging even early on.
That is true, but that's not what I said.
I know that's not what you said, I'm just saying you might like this game because of that aspect.
Yeah, I'll probably try it out.
There we go. I beat it.
The key to victory is love and goodness.
Then there's no
Red
victory
Rocket?
for me.
Red Rocket. God damn it. Anyway, I think this is the point where just like I'm finally I'm caught up to where I was before, so I'm not gonna skip the chat anymore.
Was great. You're my hero.
Why?
Good job. Now the strong guy.
Because I forgot
Because
everything.
you didn't have to
down.
re-fight the same boss.
That was nothing.
Yeah.
Though it's rather strange,
Although you might want to go out and
the
save
gorilla is
just in
not
case.
aggressive by nature. I thought it would flee once its protective
Because this is by far my least favorite dungeon of the game that you're going into right now.
Man,
That's one of the
Jack
earliest
really
ones.
feels like this was supposed to
It's
be
only
a
because
fresh
the gimmick of the dungeon is bullshit.
What? I thought we defeated it.
And it makes it harder than it needs to be.
One moment. The young dragon is saying something. She feels like the stone dais.
Well,
is
that's because you're
calling
playing it on Unknown. Unknown is basically the very hard mode where the game's
to her.
intentionally going to try and dick with you.
The stone dais is drawing monsters to it.
Gross.
Perhaps the reason I can't perceive it myself is because it's targeting monsters of elements other than my own.
Inside the stone dais? But it just looks like a normal platform to me. Aisha's brother knows a lot about the stone dais.
Oh, well, I'm playing
Let's
Zillia,
ask
so
him
that-
about it.
That's all I care about right now.
Let's go.
Well, not playing it right now, but I have Zillia to play, so that's fun.
Those two have really hit it off, huh?
I have something good to play for now.
It seems that amidst all the
Wait,
frenzy, Lady
what were you
Martha
playing
has
before you got your
completely
PS3?
forgotten her animosity.
Other than bots and
Unfortunate
Kratos.
development.
What were you playing?
Yeah, definitely. What happened?
Let's see. What was the last game that I think the last game I was playing before I got my PS3 was Bayonetta 2.
Oh yeah,
And that was about a month and a half ago, so.
forgot that game came out.
And
Which is
the
funny
reason
because
That
I
game
haven't
hadn't
got-
exist-
The reason
that
why I
game
haven't really
existed.
been playing the Wii U very often right now is only because I finished Bayonetta 2 and the new games that are coming out aren't coming out for at least another month. So I figured I'd get a PS3 and pass the time with that.
Yep.
and pass the time you shall with all those RPGs.
So many
Oh yeah,
RPGs.
I mean I only have Zillia right now, but I'm gonna get Zillia 2 and Nino Kuni and Graces. Why the hell not?
It's a really good game, as far as gameplay goes.
You've been here before.
I thought you hated Graces.
Yes. I visited this
I've
place
never said that.
during the journey of
Oh
the
no,
generation.
no wait, I'm sorry, you hate
Hadn't
Asbel.
been
There's a
saved
difference.
monster.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a huge difference.
But then I
What you
started
hate,
to like him.
all the hate is focused on one character. The rest of the game, it's pretty
All the hate
smooth.
is focused on
Oh.
Asbel. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Would you believe that I started to like him a little bit as I played the game?
He just can't help
Eh.
but feel sorry for his opponents, no matter what
He
they
plays
do.
good.
You were
Asbel's
thinking it'd
not
be
bad.
better
He's
for the
just a
monsters
little
if you didn't have to
whiny
fight
than
them, right?
he's just a little whinier than he should be.
What can
Everyone's
you
whiny in every JRPG.
Say something?
Yeah.
Except Oliver, he's never whiny, which is weird.
He
Or
just wants
Alvin.
to bring Mama back, man.
Little twat. God damn it, escapist.
And I don't know why when you said that,
Yahtzee.
for some reason it reminded me of
Lionel,
freaking
it's been a
what was it?
I heard you were investigating those
Like that
strong
Street Fighter
deities.
thing is like,
After
yo,
that
shit,
incident 2 years
yo,
ago,
gay.
I'm afraid we've caused you nothing but trouble.
What happened?
Ryu
I was
from
offered
Street
up as a
Fighter? I didn't
sacrifice
know
to
you
defeat
worked
some
here.
spirit of wind.
I don't, but that
Yeah,
proposal was
where was
definitely
you at?
due on Thursday.
If Lloyd hadn't disarmed that breaker,
What kind of world do we live in when Street Fighter can just walk up into your office
How's Lloyd
building?
doing these days? I heard some ugly
If
rumors
Ryu
that
just
he
walked up to
showed
you in your
some
office, you were
secrets.
already fucked. You didn't even have to use Hadouken, he could just punch you.
I have this run-on joke with one of my friends who just loves using Ryu in fighting games. He's really good
Okay,
with it too,
I've
so-
given up on the story.
I
I'm
won't
just
give it
gonna
that
start
much shit.
skipping through it. I can read fast.
I tried.
I tried.
There's not
Trust
really
me.
much happening at the beginning of the game.
Pretty much.
The first 3 hours of this game, not much happens with the plot anyway, so I don't blame you.
Then I'll do it.
Yeah, I could pretty much read fast. You guys can read fast too.
Liner and
Pretty much, Marta's gonna leave the party again. Out of one of many, many
For a
times she's gonna
whole-
do it.
He's gonna leave the party for a grand total of 40 seconds, and then come back.
I mean,
Yes.
have a
According to
Wasn't there
You know
one
what would
time
be
where
a
she
great
leaves?
Tales game?
Like, there's a cutscene immediately after she leaves, and then she's immediately back in the party.
Then we'll talk.
Yeah, I think that's in the Temple of Ice.
Oh God. It's just like it's saying it's like, oh, she left the party. Up, she's back.
so
It's like,
And that's why Alvin plays up that trope.
oh God. At least with Alvin, it's a little
Alvin's
more
like,
understandable. With Marta, she just leaves on a whim.
historical background of this
Alvin's just like, I know you need me right now, which is exactly why I'm gonna go all the way over there. See you in 2 hours.
Pretty much. I'm
Well,
totally
BRB
not
faggots,
betraying
good
you
luck
guys
killing.
again.
Here. Ugh. Have you learned anything at all these
Just
past
the eyes.
years? I'd say that about
That's pretty much Marta. She's like, LOL, BRB faggots, good luck healing.
Pretty much.
Can't wait for you to see the
I also like Colette's impression of Rain that she did just now.
I know. See, I'm telling you, Colette's probably the best of all of the original characters in this game because she has all the best lines.
She's not married.
She acts like Merity.
And if you guys are
Just
wondering
like
why I'm going back to the
alien.
inn, I am trying to save. Also, yeah, there's this whole thing too with the maiden ritual.
You know, if you just leave to the world map, you can autosave there, and then you won't have to worry about possibly starting something.
The way I
You know
Well,
what?
there's
I
a
think
save point
Kill is
for
the
the
reason
inn,
why
too.
I hate
But then,
Asbel
after
less.
many- and then, that was...
In the time.
Tiz, when you eventually get to watching Eternia, if you do, I really don't care. But there's this character in it called Keel. I end up hating him more than Asbel.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
He really is a dick.
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh yeah,
okay.
Keel's an asshole.
But, Marta,
Is he
Like, I
made to
hate
be an
the
asshole, or is he
characters.
just an
Like,
unintentional
Keel's a
asshole?
dick just for
I see.
No,
no, Keel is a dick just for the sake of being a dick.
no, he's very pretentious.
He'll put us
Like,
No, like he knows he's being an asshole, but he'll be an asshole to you anyway because that's what he does.
Eh.
I don't know about that.
He's like, come on, Keel, we have to help Merity. Why? Like, why not? I mean, yeah, exactly. Why should we?
Well, Reed's like that too at the beginning of the games. Like, I don't want to get involved in this shit, and Pharaoh just drags him into it. And Keel.
Reed, I have to give props to Reed's voice actor because if anything, it's like Reed just sounds like he's completely bored the entire game. Like why am I even here? I don't care.
Actually, that's how his character is portrayed in a way, though.
I know, that's why I said I give props to the voice actor for actually doing his job well.
that.
Like a lot of
alright.
people are like, oh, it's just like at the time they just had really bad voicing. Like maybe maybe it's just a really bad voice actor, but it just happens to work well with that character.
Hate me or anything, okay?
No.
For
Alright.
once the actor that they just pulled off the streets for 30 minutes that ends up being the best voice for the character because that's how he acts.
As soon as you said that, I just thought like someone acting all thug for Reed's voice actor. Yo, man, fucking Pharaoh, let's do this shit.
I don't need no Marta. I have my gold from the past 5 saves to buy a bunch of first aid tomes.
Oh wait, I think I actually have a first aid tome.
Yeah, Game Plus will do that for you.
Also, I have this Peach manuscript.
Would you
I'm
like-
gonna give this guy 5,000 experience, and he's level 8 already. Ha!
You know what's fun? Just start a new Game Plus file, and within 5 minutes, I'm level 90. I'm level 200
Oh, now he's
because I
level
just
9.
have times 20, and I just kill everything.
And
Tiz, good question. How would you feel about a Tales X Mass Effect?
Tales of Mass Effect? How would
Yeah,
that work?
I guess.
It-
I don't know, but apparently one of your followers would like that. Tales
Oh.
of the Abyss X Mass Effect.
I've never... Well, Tyre's pointed this out a lot, but I'm not even a third of the way through Abyss, and I've never played Mass Effect, so I can't really tell you what my opinion would be on that.
I don't think I can get into Mass Effect because just no.
Oh look, another... We're gonna fight this guy again.
Here it comes. This time we should be okay.
Because why not?
Tenebrae, call the winged dragon.
Go, my minion. Strike.
We're literally doing the exact same fight for the 3rd time. With this being the 2nd time that we have to actually beat him.
Fighting. Oh, Birdman.
Birdman!
Reference.
Okay, yeah, we get it. You're gonna stun lock me. And let me do the same to you too, then. And I'm already dying. Why do I die? Why do I die so fast, man?
Because you don't heal.
It's over.
Will Marta please heal me?
I gotta stop reading the chat. It's killing me in the Jack and Daxter, man.
It's over.
It's like I'm looking at the chat every like few seconds, so I don't leave them out of the loop. But fuck.
Okay, I dropped there. Sorry about that.
Yeah, what's up?
Welcome back, sir. Apparently, Crimson Trooper said Abyss. I can understand. You know, you're not playing it,
I read in the chat.
but you are missing without Mass Effect in your life. Renegade 490.
Trust me, I've been wanting to play Mass Effect for a while, but I've just never got the chance to invest money into it. Plus, I always heard that the first one was full of glitches and stuff.
I love how he narrowed down the game. I'm gonna pause it so I don't die. I'm dying. Basically, Mass Effect is either A, save the galaxy, B, alien sex, or C, be an ass.
Why not all three?
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Sounds like I'm watching Scarface in space.
Then there's no victory for me.
Yeah, I finally got air combo for Emil.
Yeah, that's the most broken skill in the game.
After all, tits isn't when man first laid his eyes upon the stars is to make it with the hot alien chick.
Yeah. God damn it, Zap Brannigan.
I don't know what CJ's Wag Boy is referring to, but he said this was the first Tales game I played, and I didn't know about skills, but beat the game with bass and arcane arts, which is pretty hardcore.
It's hardcore.
I still say that this section should have been a mini game. They made everything else a mini game in this game. Why not this?
Because that's too much work for them, apparently. Also, I'm muting my freaking
They made
phone.
the pointless let's dodge air blast into a mini game. Why not this?
So that's the maiden ritual.
I don't know. Eternia had like a lot of mini games.
Our friend performed
Most of
the
them are
ritual
pointless,
A lot of Tales games have. Every Tales game has mini games.
Friend.
That's the thing, though. I never really noticed it because Fantasia they're okay. Good. Right.
They have lots of mini games, but the majority of them are skippable. That's
Yeah,
the
they're optional, but Eternia's weren't. Other than like 2 of them, and the rest were like you gotta do it to advance. They're really easy though, but whatever.
I think a lot of people started with Tales of Symphonia. With Symphonia too. I think.
I would say 1. I hope 1.
While we're in there, all the better.
I don't know.
They don't call it baby's first Tales game for a reason.
She
Oh shit, I'm alive.
doesn't she?
It's only popular because Nintendo actually advertised for the fucking thing.
That, and it was on Nintendo to begin with.
What did you think
Well,
of my
so is
performance?
Fantasia, but we never got that for 12 years.
I've ever seen, so
Well, I mean, again, that doesn't really count
You're
because
supposed to say I looked
it's in
cute
Japan.
or that I was mesmerizing, even if you don't really mean it.
It also came out at the time that RPGs in America were not popular. We had
and mesmerizing too.
Tits, stop dying. You're supposed to be dying in the game.
Forget
Nah.
it. I didn't really want
I think at the time
compliments from you anyway.
Fantasia was out in Japan, it was when we got Final Fantasy IV, I think? I could be completely wrong, I have no idea.
A little bit, few months after, actually.
Well, I'm through performing that silly ritual.
Or maybe just before Final
Better
Fantasy
memorize
VI.
little details like that.
After.
But you did manage
Because
to
Final Fantasy VI was basically when RPGs got big,
Ha!
for America at least.
What was I gonna do? Oh, right. I
Japan
should
thought
probably
we
buy
couldn't
some new
handle
weapons and
RPGs.
armor with the money I got. If I
Well,
even can.
we had Final Fantasy IV, we had Final Fantasy VI, we had Chrono Trigger. Basically, if it wasn't made by Square, nobody cared. So Namco's just like, fuck it, we're not even gonna bother trying.
Because we are Namco and we already have your money.
Maybe.
Give us more of your money. There we go.
Oh man,
Now I got everyone better
it's
equipment.
just like Apple.
At the time where you don't even need it anymore because the boss is already dead.
Hey, I'll need it for the upcoming dungeon.
That is one thing that most Tales games do. Like, hey, you just beat this super hard boss. Here's the... Now you can buy the armor that you could have used for said boss that you just almost died at.
Yeah, Crimson Trooper, Pokemon's the same thing.
That's not even Symphonia 2. That's every Tales game that does that.
It's every RPG
Although it might just
ever.
be an RPG thing.
Yeah, it's an RPG thing.
I was about to say, I think it's every RPG ever that does that.
What are you talking about?
Like,
Well,
hey, you just beat this super hard boss. Here's this armor that would have helped you fight that super hard boss easier.
Oh, that.
Or it's like, here's money that you
Every
could have
RPG
used
does
toward
that.
buying equipment to handle it better.
Or you could just be like Logic and spend all of it on life bottles.
Yeah.
You're casual.
I'm a casual. I give no fucks. Fucking casuals.
I don't know, can you...
Pretty much.
I don't know, can you beat Lavos and Chrono Trigger with just Chrono and Marl?
Well, I mean, you could beat anyone and any boss if they're high leveled.
Can you do that in a
I never
non-New
mentioned
Game
anything
Plus?
about being a high level, I'm just saying, can you do it?
Can you do that in a
I never
non-New
mentioned
Game
anything
Plus?
about New Game Plus, I said, can you do it?
Yeah, I've done it. I've done that on
Doesn't
the. I've done that on the DS port of the game when I went for every single ending.
I don't know if the DS port is... I know the DS port is the PlayStation version, but I don't know what else they changed with it.
Well, they changed the
Aside from
translation of
adding,
it.
like, 2 boss
Great!
dungeons.
If you can sense Ventus, it must mean Lloyd hasn't gotten it yet. Lloyd? Why would Lloyd come?
Yay! It's that dungeon.
Oh,
This is by
right.
far the
We
worst
still
dungeon.
haven't told you. What do you mean?
Okay.
A lot of people really like Abyss.
So Lloyd?
Oh, Abyss is a really good game.
No. And now you're saying
I think it's really...
I can't.
I think I
would-
think I can identify
Yes.
whose first video game was it based on how much they praise it, at least in the series.
Colette. No.
I don't know. I've played
Well-
Symphonia was my first one, but I've played other Tales games and I found them to be
Well, both of you
somewhat
are my
superior
friends, too.
in some
I believe my
sentences.
friends.
Yeah,
You don't.
Well,
yeah.
Why would I?
You've openly admitted that you like Vesperia more than Symphonia 1.
Thank you.
a lot of
Yep.
people love
Another
Vesperia.
friend.
Hey, I never.
Vesperia is probably the best Tales game they've ever done.
CJ's white boy. I fucking hate this dungeon.
Really hate
Also, the thing about
much.
Abyss...
You don't understand the hate I went through.
Also, the thing about Abyss is that it was the first game to introduce free running, which is like a fucking godsend in these games.
Yeah, in the 3D Tales games, it was like the
Able to
best thing
walk
that could have been
anywhere.
introduced.
I like it.
In that case,
Being able to walk anywhere you want on a three-dimensional plane kicks ass.
Makes the game easy, definitely.
Doggy. Yes, keep calling him Doggy Colette.
Were you thinking about Lloyd?
No, it's not that. I promised myself. I
No,
wasn't
shut up,
thinking about
Marta.
Lloyd until after all this is sorted out.
I don't think you'd need to be so strict about it.
I'm sorry. By the way, Colette, if Lloyd is
Apparently
that
people
important
really
to
didn't
you,
like the
does
pointer
that mean
controls
that
for this
you
dungeon.
are- No, it's not like that. Really, it's not.
Telling you, this is the worst dungeon in the game, and you will see why.
Why do you sound so heart?
Well, there's no pointer control, so it might be easier.
What? Well, I do.
That is possible.
But I hate you.
Eh.
Tits does it in 5 seconds.
God
I don't
damn it,
understand what's so
Marta.
hard about this.
It's like, I hate you, Emil, but I also
Well-
love you. She's pretty much Helga in RPG form. God damn it, Helga Pataki. Why are you so tsundere?
Let's go. Oh, healing power.
It's the fact that Namco likes to reuse the same assets over and over and over again.
Lots of the franchises are usually too.
If there's one thing I could give Symphonia
Unless-
2 though is I
unless
do like
you're-
its unique battle theme, like the one that plays whenever you're in a Symphonia 2 exclusive dungeon.
Yeah, like the main battle theme.
Yeah.
Music's usually the best thing about all the Tales games, honestly.
And you're already back. Okay, fine, whatever.
Even if the story is
I would say the battle system is the best thing about a Tales game.
Wait, did I get a new art while I was fighting those guys? Oh, I got
Only 2D
Ravaging
playing
Tiger.
areas.
I never even noticed that I got another art.
nice.
I managed to beat this dungeon on my first time. I don't know how the fuck I did it, but I did it.
I did it on my first try. It wasn't super hard. I mean, they make it... I think that's something that Namco does a lot. They make things look more confusing than they really are.
Yeah, that rock puzzle in the final dungeon in Eternia. That took me 3 minutes to figure out, but I mean...
I'm sitting there...
Son of a bitch.
What?
Die, scum!
Ray thrust.
You just cut off. I didn't hear you.
I wasn't trying... I didn't want to say anything either, because I didn't want to sound like I was, like, insulting you, but I'm like, dude, it's not that hard to figure out.
I couldn't figure out the perspective on that plane. There are some things some people can see that some other... And I was like...
I understand.
Even I made fun of myself. I'm like, wow, really?
Wow.
Let's go.
And then you did the smartest thing possible, which is like, let's just line all the blocks up in one spot and then turn it on and go, done. Because fuck.
Tell me I'm gonna get that dragon-looking motherfucker.
You're not gonna get that dragon-looking
Why don't
motherfucker.
you just check your...
You're right. I got a slime. Fuck it.
What?
Hey,
And
man.
it ran away. Fuck it. I didn't want it.
Then get the green shirt monster.
There's a green
I
shirt.
swear that thing's a dead.
Oh yeah, I think I know what monster you're talking about. Well, it was because I noticed I had like the same element as like the main element in the grid, and I was like, hey, I get to actually capture something in this fight. And I thought, because like there was a dragon and a slime looking thing, well, a dragon-esque looking enemy and a slime enemy, and then I ended up getting the slime. I'm like, I don't want that motherfucker.
Oh, CJ, yes, you're absolutely right. Grace's story is just Namco going, fuck the story, let's just make it look as pretty as humanly possible.
I mean, there's a story there, it's just not a very interesting one.
It's the most generic JRPG plot of all time.
I don't think it's the story so much as it is... Because we've seen it before, obviously. But I think it's just how it's presented.
That's what I mean. Like, we've seen this story done a million times before, and you're not trying anything different with it. That's the thing.
No, I actually do mean is like the pacing of it. It's like it was there. I mean, like if they played with the friendship thing a little bit better without making it a little bit too obvious, they probably could have done it. Because I mean, if I figured it out like a quarter way into the LP, that's something wrong.
No, I completely agree. It's like, it's not that the story could have been better, it's just they didn't try to make it more interesting. It's just like, okay.
The closest thing it got interesting, like the only way it comes out like interesting is if, well, the only part that comes out interesting is the fact that Sophie's an alien. That's about it.
Well, I do like the idea of like you actually physically see the characters grow up. That's something they don't normally show.
Is Sophie an android?
Pretty much. She's an immortal android.
Granted, they do kind of just time skip.
No, but I mean, like, is she a bio-android or an android-android?
I think she's a bio-android,
She's not really
but
an
she's pretty
android.
much she's like immortal. I know that much.
Ray thrust.
Alright.
Yeah, Johnny Young Bosch is just the voice actor for Emil because he was popular at the time, so they said, fuck it, he's gonna voice Emil.
He's still pretty popular.
Well,
No,
yeah.
that's my point. Like, this is when this game came out was at the height of his popularity. Like, ever since Bleach, he's been like super popular and in everything.
Sorry just said this game killed his career.
This game is Tales of Bleach. I'm telling you that. I'm saying that right now. This game should just be called Tales of Bleach.
I really do. I agree with CJ's wag boy. I like Malik the most. Pascal, not really.
Everyone's favorite characters in Graces are Malik and Pascal because they're the only two characters that have a decent personality in the entire fucking game.
Mine is Richard
Malik
post.
and,
Mine is Richard post main story.
Yeah. He's pretty hilarious.
Well,
Will I stop blocking?
Yeah, well, that's just because he's like complete opposite of what he used to be the entire game.
Well,
That's
it's
how
because
he
in the
was
main
supposed to be.
story he was pretty much possessed by Lambda. So yeah.
I know.
The key to victory
Well,
is love and
okay.
But the
Well,
forced
he was
shipping,
influenced.
man, the forced shipping.
Well, he was forced. He
don't
was
wanna
pretty
sound
much controlled.
pretentious.
Well, not controlled. He was influenced by him. It's like Lambda amplified his hatred and whatnot.
So, where is the Balacroft Mausoleum?
If memory serves, it should be
He
on an
pretty
island
much
northeast
caned
of
him
this town.
from Final Fantasy IV.
Strange how two
Yeah.
places so far apart would be
Yeah.
so similar.
Much exactly the
When
same
the
as
worlds
Kane.
of Kefa'ala and Silverant were divided, the mausoleum was located
We
just
are
outside the
Namco and can make a story so silly you buy it no matter how many plot holes it has.
The similarities
Crimson
in
Trooper.
style between the two locations demonstrate just how vast that ancient kingdom
I don't know. I mean, you know what? I didn't realize Tales of Heart.
Balacroft Mausoleum.
When I was playing Tales of Heart R, Tales of Hearts R, I didn't really realize the tropes until like you guys were pointing the tropes out, or actually you tits with the TV trope shit you do. But I was like, holy shit,
Believe he still
this could actually spoil it had I kept it in
Yeah,
mind.
let's skip that one.
So I'm wondering if I'm gonna enjoy it if I play it again. Cause the main character is that do-gooder type.
Yeah, but that happens with like a lot of RPGs.
Oh no, yeah, but he's like the stupid hick do-gooder
so he's
type.
so he's Titus.
No, Titus isn't a hick.
No, he's just the worst.
Be careful,
See,
everyone.
for all the shit that people give Emil, at least he's not Titus.
But Titus isn't that bad either.
He was a whiny bitch. Nobody liked him. Nobody.
Pretty good,
Well,
right?
If you did, you're lying to yourself. Because he's a horrible protagonist.
huh?
Maybe that's my personal opinion. I don't know.
I don't know. I would say so because I actually didn't think he was that bad.
I know a lot of people that don't like Titus.
They need to replay the game then, with an open mind. You know how I don't like Lloyd, but I just don't like Lloyd because his voice actor. That's about it. That and he's basically like Snow from Final Fantasy 13. So that's about it.
Which Lloyd? This Lloyd or the first game Lloyd?
First game Lloyd.
Ah.
You mean Robin?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, when I first played the first one, I always thought of Robin from Teen Titans.
Say your prayers.
Yeah, I'm like, man, what are you doing here? You should be helping Batman right now.
But he, like that voice fits Lloyd so well in the first game, though.
Again, he was a Johnny Young Bosch, I guess, at the time.
Well, Johnny Young Bosch wasn't popular.
You mean Scott Menville?
That's what I mean.
Like, what was
Yeah.
the only thing he was known for was Power Rangers.
Should have never gone against me.
What the hell am I supposed to do? Well, anyways, the reason I don't like Lloyd is because I know his character type, and that's probably the reason I didn't. I told Tiz about this. I told him that Snow from Final Fantasy 13 and Lloyd are basically the same, especially on how they
I
develop.
understand that. I
Yeah.
always pictured Lloyd as. See, the thing I noticed the most about Symphonia 1 is I think that while it is a very generic RPG in general, I think they did that on purpose. As in, like, they make fun of the fact of how generically basic the plot is. By like, oh, you got this chosen girl that's gonna save the world, like that's never been done before.
Yeah,
But
and then
the
when you
guy
get
that's
to the
infected
third
and the guy
waypoint,
that's
then you just like
Like,
get
oh,
hit
we can't
with
have
a
to go out on,
freaking.
but after a while, he's just like, you know what, fuck it. Everyone's gonna keep bitching at her. I'm gonna actually fucking grow some balls and do something about it. And that's how Lloyd is. As the game goes on, Lloyd goes from being, yeah, let's go and help Colette, to going, you know, everyone around Colette besides us are assholes, so fuck it. We're gonna do what we want, and we're gonna save Colette because everyone else in the world wants her to die.
Including me.
Terrible.
I'm just saying, like, the fact that they play up
Power.
the whole Saturday morning cartoon feel-ish thing with the game for the first hour actually makes for me at least, makes the second half of the game that much better. Because you go from kind of not really caring about the characters to actually caring about them because of all the shit they go through.
this is how I felt with Final Fantasy X. I'm like, okay, Tidus is pretty annoying, but then I'm like, wait a minute. No, I actually understand why he's like this. He's literally in a world he doesn't want to be, and his dad was like that the same way too. He's like, and then his dad realizes, hey man, I ain't going back, so let's take care of my son. And then he's like, I don't want to be here either, but I got responsibilities too, and there's people I here care about, and even though I have father issues. So he actually, I don't know, he develops rather well. And then when you find out that he's a dream, it's just, that was weird.
It was all a dream.
But it makes
Logic.
sense.
Hey, Logic, how much would it mess with your mind if Yuri Lowell was voiced by Yuri Lowenthal?
Well, that would have been awesome. I wouldn't even care, because if he was voiced like that from the start, I still would have liked his character. Or the way he, like, handled
I know,
everything.
but that would have been like the most ironic character casting of all time. I'm Yuri, and I voice Yuri. What the hell?
But doesn't Yuri Lowenthal voice someone else in the game?
I remember.
Pretty good, right?
Wait, what?
Like, doesn't Yuri Lowenthal voice someone else in Vesperia? I know it's not Yuri Lowell, but he voices someone else.
He might voice Flynn, I don't know.
And unleash
I have
an
no
arrow
idea
to
who
the
Lowenthal is.
southwest.
A voice actor.
Like this, like I don't know who he or she voices.
I can't think of off the top of my head what he's done.
Let's do this.
Thank God. Lloyd's voice actor saying that shit just sounded weird.
Demon Fang.
At least they translated it properly.
Yeah.
That's true. Does this game have Japanese
Like
audio?
the DJAP version
This
of Fantasia
Chronicles
that I
version
played.
does.
Sweet.
West, southwest.
The translated version of Fantasia that I played on my ZSNES emulator translated it to lightning.
Lightning.
And I'm pretty sure the only reason why they did that is because when they saw it, they just saw that it made a little lightning bolt on the ground, and it was like, fuck it, it's gonna be called lightning.
There sure are a lot of...
I'm okay with that. I mean, honestly, when they announced the Vesperia patch like a long ass time ago, I'm like, just release the menu patch. You're like, nope, we're gonna do 100%. And 7 years later.
That's another minor thing about this that I can't. Unless there's a way, can you turn off the subtitles?
Seems to be a switch.
Off or on?
Oh yeah. Then... You know what? Fuck it.
Like, can you turn off the sub?
You can't turn off subtitles. Oh yeah, you can turn them off.
Okay.
But...
I'm not gonna notice that was what I first did. Like, that could be really distracting me by this.
And the connection in the chat is dropping significantly.
Lloyd hates justice, and he causes mystic art divine justice. What makes? Where's the sense in that?
Oh, that was just the translation error or something like that. Because I don't think. Well, that definitely wasn't the name of the art, or the mystic art in like the original Japanese version.
Oh, that solves that.
Yeah.
Lloyd's mystic art is actually Kretz's mystic art.
Pretty much.
Well, I forgot what that was called.
It's
and
Falcon's Crest.
In the original game, it wasn't even a quote-unquote a mystic art. It was just the last skill that you could learn as Kress.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool that he learned it from his dad in a dream.
Where he did like the jump slash and it made like that huge explosion.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I'm wondering, should I turn off the subtitles even though I'm going to have the voice language in Japanese?
That's up to you. Just your stream.
Fuck it, moon runes everywhere.
Hey man, if I play The Last of Us on German audio with Spanish subtitles, why the fuck not, man?
I can't hear. I don't understand shit.
There are some Japanese dubs that sound great, and some are just bad. Of course, I'm not listening to the game, so I can't really tell you.
They're all talking in moon runes and I don't understand shit. Okay,
Could have if you had gone to more classes.
I only took one Japanese class, and that was like freaking 5 years ago.
And it was he automatically forgot it within 10 seconds.
I understand the basics. I just didn't.
I know
I just
some
never
things in
learned.
Japanese.
I just never learned anything beyond the basics.
I just know things in Japanese just from repetition, and I don't even know exactly how to pronounce it. I hear things and I recognize what it roughly translates to.
If I was going to a Japanese con, I would print what Skipped Out Sir just said. I mean, Crimson Trooper would just say, "We don't understand Japanese, but we love it anyway."
I don't think Marta says senpai in the Japanese version. That's a little too much even for her.
Please notice me, Emil Senpai.
Come on, Senpai, step it up.
Emil senpai.
Please notice me, Emil Senpai.
God, even I would have to slap. Fruit everything. That's probably my favorite skit in the entire game just because of how random it is.
Oh man, I'm gonna hear it in Japanese.
Fruit.
I want to hear a Tales game in Spanish.
It's gonna be nothing but middle-aged men trying to talk like children.
Exactly. Think about the women, dude.
Oh,
What they
geez.
sound like.
It's gonna sound like El Chavo del Ocho.
That's a thought.
South
Welcome back to
southeast.
Telemundo. I mean, Tales of Symphonia.
I mean, you've heard like freaking like Dragon Ball Z in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, why?
Dragon Ball Z. Have you guys watched the bloopers for the Sword Art Online dub? It's hilarious. No, but have you seen the English dub? The English dub for the Ghost Riders anime. That shit's hilarious.
Oh god.
Have you seen it, Tits? I've linked it
No.
to you like 2 times already.
I may not have seen it.
You're gonna lose your shit if you watch.
How long ago did you link me to
Lose your
this?
shit if you watch it. Oh yeah, you're doing your finals. That's right.
Yeah, that may have been why I haven't seen it.
That would explain it. Think Shin-Chan dubbing, but worse.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
It's pretty fucking. It's not actually. It's not bad. It's just they actually fucked around with it, and it's hilarious. Speaking of Sword Art Online, I actually want to get that for my Vita, but then I saw some gameplay and I'm like, I don't know. There's so much. The UI is such a clusterfuck. Which is funny because that's one of the games I actually wanted to play on the Vita once I saw it.
There's another. Here you
I gotta remember that though. The Sword Art Online. Why is this? Why is that a tongue twister for me? Sword Art Online. God, I'm such a faggot. I can't pronounce it. Sword Art Online. If I say it all Japanese, I probably could. Sword Art Online.
Alright, what the fuck did I just hit? Oh, cool. I figured that one out. I think.
The obligatory character cooking skit. Every character has a skit that has to do with how they cook, and I never let Priscilla cook again. Apparently, lollies can't cook.
Nor can Rain.
Laugh so hard, get a 10-pack.
East, southeast.
Oh, East. I thought you meant East.
West? What kind of compass have you been using, Patrick? This one, sir. That's west. You're fired again.
I guess I have to kill these with fire eco.
Looks like I gotta kill them.
I'm all cool with genocide, but I need a purpose. Why am I still playing this game? I should be asleep.
Nah.
Oh, I remember why.
Hooray, a healing save point.
Seriously, she uses the axe she used to kill up monsters for a cooking knife. I'm glad Tales of Hearts R was my first 3D Tales game. Pretty good. It had a nice, okay character balance, and the battle system was great, so there's that. I'm glad I didn't make it Abyss, my first. You never forget your first hits. Get it? Da. I'm pretty sure if I LP'd Tales of Hearts R, it wouldn't get as much views as if I LP'd Vespero. Oh my god, there's a tree spawning these shits. Damn,
Alright.
and I died.
I think I made it toward the end already. Oh wait, not yet. Never mind, I forgot.
Did you save?
Yeah, I saved.
Just a little bit further. Yep. I've reached my limit for playing video games.
Yeah.
But I'm only 60% done with the game. Man, that dungeon was pretty fucking hard. So, the Golden Clip 2, guys. Anyone watching? That's probably... Is that your channel? CJ, is that your channel? Or are you just promoting someone for the fuck of it? We are Namco, and our wind-themed dungeons are required to have a storm gimmick by law. Thunder Dungeon. Remember Thunder Dungeon, tits?
Maybe.
It's like the water dungeon in Zelda.
Yeah.
Or water temple, whatever.
Whatever, man.
What's your least liked Zelda game, tits? That isn't on the handheld.
Well, the only handhelds I haven't played were the ones Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, so I can't really give my opinion on that.
I mean, like, what's your least liked non-handheld? I mean, that isn't a handheld Zelda game.
Pee on everything. That is my answer.
The Legend of Persona?
Yes?
So apparently the Golden Clip 2 is a solo runner on Tales games. No, I was just asking, dude. I'm not putting you on the spot. I really don't care. You go to my channel and promote other people for all I want. For all you care, I really don't give a fuck. Pretty sure those two people who watch me won't care either. Tits, do you care?
Care about what?
See? Now I can confirm that one person on the channel won't care. Jokes.
Zelda's my what?
It's not. He wants you to bend over. That's what.
Damn.
Because I want to LP a Zelda game, but I want to shit on it.
Shit
I
on
just want
that
to know
game.
which one you like. I just want to know which one you like least, so I can shit on that one.
No idea.
I was thinking Wind Waker.
Well, yeah, that'd probably be the closest one.
Either that or Ocarina of Time.
Well, that was easy.
But honestly, I lived. What happened?
I already reached the end.
I think this game kind of plays like South Park.
Oh, look,
If you
some
know what I mean?
guy
Like
just shows up.
the leveling system.
あれは
Tits, are you aware about the leveling system in South Park? That every enemy scales with you?
Oh, yeah, I was aware of that the whole time.
Yeah, I think this is how this works too, this game.
Yeah.
I say like Omega Evolution, but he did the K-Var, Magnus, and Steel bosses with this. It would be hilarious if it says that person in my opinion. Shit on Ocarina of Time just for the fan rage. Probably will.
Yeah.
Can't believe people like that game. I mean, okay, I can't believe it. I'm not gonna shit on it that bad, but at the time, okay, it did something right, and they're never gonna let it go.
Yeah.
You know,
I see what you did.
You know who
there.
else did something right? You know who else did something right and still gets shit because he did one little thing wrong? Bill Clinton. That I was gonna say Hitler, wasn't I? You sick fuck. Funny enough, I do like Twilight Princess, but only because I actually like dark themes in video games.
God damn it, Martin. I bring you back and you just die immediately again.
It sounds like to me she's doing her job.
She's the healer. She's gotta be sitting back. She has full TP.
Pee on it.
Screw you, internet.
Yeah, I just realized you were gone that whole time. I'm like, where the hell is he?
Yeah, my internet decided to just crash for like 5 minutes. Thank you, Comcast, you piece of shit.
Damn it.
Now I gotta reload the entire goddamn stream.
もっと俺を頼れ。
ありがとう、エミル。
Well, that was an
There
easy
we go.
boss, and I'm done already. I'm done with this dungeon.
You're welcome for my Let's Play showing you how to do the goddamn dungeon.
これってたちが昔倒した
Not really. I
もともとシルフのに
remember you struggled a lot with it.
It's not that.
これでアスカードの
ウエントス。
あれが
That last section where you're just running through the wind, running through the doors, like, god damn it. It's
何が
buh.
センチュリオンはコアの
Because you have to run in a specific section, and then it's all timed and blah.
I don't know. I just found broken walls, and I just used the sorcerer's ring on them. And I found like a shortcut.
Maybe that's probably why I went through the direct route, which is supposed to be super hard.
さあマルタ
I blame the fact that I was recording, so recording curse. I never said it was I never actually said it was hard. I just said it's the most annoying dungeon in the game.
そう
闇属性の
Yay, I'm not the only one that's dealing with lag.
I just started realizing the frames started dropping in a while. I've already dropped like 2,000 of them.
Jesus Christ.
Thankfully, it hasn't been like that.
On YouTube.
But considering how long I've been streaming, that's only like 1% of like the total length of the stream. So it hasn't been that bad. There have been times where I've had like 30% dropped frames.
Yeah, it's not like I missed that much. Not like this boss was a very difficult boss.
Yeah, it really wasn't. Once I took down the moves, and it was just like smooth sailing from there.
Compared to the Falcon thing you had to fight beforehand, this boss is a joke.
It really was. Not to mention it gave me a lot of freaking money out of it.
Why the hell is Marta almost dead?
Oh, right, because she died during the boss battle.
Ah.
And like before I knew it, the boss battle was already over, so I didn't even bother using a life bottle.
Then why are you up watching this if you have school tomorrow?
I don't. Yay!
I don't either.
Yay!
By the way, did you know for sure he passed? Are you sure? Do you know for sure he passed?
Well, I did check my grades this morning, so I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, I told
All I know is
you
you were
and
happy
Luigi
about
and
it being over in
Opaque on Skype chat earlier this morning.
I was at work earlier this morning.
No, you were in the chat when I said it.
Well, not work. I was probably asleep.
おーありかよ
Ghost. Oh, look at that! I got the
Hey,
ghost.
Golem, the only use. Golem, the only useful monster you ever get in this entire game. Seriously, he's the only one you need. And you got the ghost instead.
I know.
Oh, it's fine. After this dungeon, the game's pretty much smooth sailing from now on. This is really the only point where the game's actually bullshit hard.
Yeah, just because you don't have much access to very many skills or arts right now.
With the exception of the how many times you fight unwinnable boss battles in this game.
Yeah, disregarding those times.
And all are coincidentally against the exact same character. God damn it. Well, the same two, I should say.
Yeah.
Hey, Ventus. You know, I never used those Centurion skills because they're pointless.
Yeah, I only have it equipped just because I don't really have very many other skills to use the SP on, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just have it equipped.
Costumes make Tales games for you, huh? How come you aren't wearing any of the Oh, wait, there aren't very many costumes in this game.
I like how these monsters and
costumes.
all these characters have all this SP, but not many skills. In fact, most of the skills are unlocked by levels, except for Emil's, like, Centurion skills.
Does this game have 12 art slots like the Wii version?
I think so. I wouldn't see why not.
Because you have like the... Well, because the other 4 are the motion control ones. No, there's 9. There's 10 slots in the Wii version because there's one art for swinging the Wii Remote up and down, and there's another art for swinging it left and right. Maybe they just replaced the 2 of the shortcuts with motion control thing because motion controls.
Yeah.
I know the only time I ever actually set one of Emil's skills to be the motion control was Fiend Fusion because it just gives you stat boost.
Yeah.
It's a good skill.
Go, Colette,
Opaque,
fly!
are you even still here?
Fly!
She can, and she even does.
Yes.
You know, I would help you, but I'm just better than you in every way because I can do this. So, good luck finding Lloyd. I'm actually going to find Lloyd because I can get there in 20 seconds.
She's like, yeah, have fun with that.
See, this is why Colette is amazing. Yay, Marta and Colette are best friends after an hour. Hooray! Despite the fact that Marta hated her guts just an hour ago.
Yep.
I remember I did that. I remember I made that. I remember I mentioned that in our Let's Play, and even we just like, yeah, what the hell is up with that? Like, you can't change your opinion of somebody that quickly, game. What the fuck?
But you forget it's Japan.
Because Japan.
Even Symphonia 1 didn't make people, like, change their opinion on people within an hour.
Because that game was fleshed out.
That's probably true.
It's like, hey, Marta's only gonna know Colette for like, what, 3 hours? So let's make that last
she'll be
like
back.
20 hours.
She'll be back about 16 hours into the game after she leaves.
Didn't Lloyd have wings?
Yeah, at the end of the game.
He should. I don't know why. He should technically keep them. I don't know why he doesn't.
I like how Hyperdimension Neptunia kind of makes sense of. I used to be level 300. Why am I level 1 now? You're a lazy fuck.
They
Okay.
probably just didn't have Lloyd keep his wings because because then he's just a copy of Colette. Colette needs something to be special.
She doesn't know how to tell hot coffee from cold.
See, I make fun of Colette even if she's my favorite character, damn it.
Everything that Crimson Trooper says based on Namco, I feel like that could be a commercial.
We are Namco and we like the idea of constantly changing your party when you don't want to. To be fair, they still do that even after this game. I mean, how many times did you have to rearrange your party in Graces?
Not very many.
You had to on a couple of times at least.
I don't think so. I mean, I know you do, but not that much.
Maybe. Again, I haven't actually played Graces, so I'm going off of what I remember from Logic's Let's Play of it.
It makes sense here, though. I mean, I can't really bash on it for that, because it's...
That's what I say, too. Like, the reason why the cast of the first game doesn't get as much screen time is because we've already seen them. The story is based on Marta and Emil. We don't need to know more about the other characters. If you've never played the first game before, why are you playing the second game first?
Yeah. I think like I saw some comments when I got
if you don't have a choice,
battle
that's
system
one thing,
music.
but if you have the choice between playing the first game and the second game, why are you playing the second game first?
So you're saying, Teets?
Like when I was looking up the music for like the Symphonia 2's battle system, or for Symphonia 2's unique battle theme, like there are some people saying I played the second game first, and then I played the first, and I liked the second game more, and I'm like, okay.
I mean, if you can't help it that you played the second game first, I'm not going to fault you for that. It's just you can't really.
Did though.
if you've played the second game first, you should know going into the first game that it's going to be different from the second game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe not drastically different, but different enough.
Well, to be fair, it's kind of like saying, well, I mean, to their defenses, maybe they're just thinking it's kind of like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest. It's supposed to be a different story. Obviously, you know it's a continuation or a spin-off of it, so it's a little different.
That's a good point too. I mean,
But you can also make, again, I'm also gonna, debate against myself, is that you can also say the same with Final Fantasy X2. It's a part 2 of X. But maybe people just want to just play the game because it was an RPG on the Wii, and the Wii didn't really have RPGs.
that's a good point. I'm not denying that.
You know, with this cutscene where Colette is flying away, there's like a windmill right there. I would have laughed at when she turned back to see them, like the windmill just smacks her down, like, ugh!
Did you just say fly away?
Yes.
No, this whole seems more.
Fly away, fly away.
This whole scene to me is like if Colette was actually an asshole, she'd be like, you know what, you guys suck. I'm going to do things on my own because I can actually do shit.
Fucking CJ. Colette fucking fights with frisbees. Like, I can't even throw them without hurting someone.
Well, she technically fights with razor rings, but I see your point.
But the original characters are so much better than Emil. I'd take not Robin over McWhiner any day. Over fucking McWhiner. Marta and Emil are just
I will
really boring
agree
characters.
that non-Johnny, well, they're both voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, but non-Ratatosk Emil's a pussy.
Emil's a hippie, and Marta's a clingy bitch.
I think I'm just about done. I think I've streamed this long enough.
Mind if I plug?
Yeah, no, I don't mind.
Was it like, if you say yes?
No, I was about to say yeah, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I should probably add in yeah, go ahead. And I'm like, no, I don't mind.
How drunk are you right now?
Not even at all.
You're drunk?
I am perfectly sober.
I honestly thought you would be.
That's just the thing, sire.
I
He's
drank
always
yesterday.
drunk.
I don't need to drink 2 consecutive days in a row.
You ever drink so much where you're just still hungover as soon as you wake up?
Yeah, that's happened to me.
Like, you're still drunk?
Yep.
Oh, my man. Steel reserves, man.
Good times.
Well, people, I'm a pig flake for those who don't know. I also let's play some Tales games and other RPGs, mostly the 2D ones, and I have fun with them. But if you probably know who I am already, if you have seen Advanced Logic's Tales of Fantasia, which I did with all 3 of us. So if you're into more Tales games, you can go watch my channel. I just finished Tales of Eternia. I'm probably going to do Tales of Hearts or Vesperia next. I don't know which one yet.
I'm Sire Goku. I'll probably do another Tales Let's Play at some point after I finish Baten Kaitos. Assuming people are actually watching Baten Kaitos at this point.
Tits, who are you?
I am the guy whose name is plastered everywhere on the stream of which you see right now.
All I see is go to Jack in the Box and buy yourself some Junior Bacon cheeseburgers.
Except to all y'all. Well, thank you. Well, thank you, CJS. We appreciate that.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I got a viewer here. Feel free to talk shit about me in my next videos, man.
I still gotta finish up. I want to say I'm close to being done with Baten Kaitos, but I'm not.
4-hour gameplay sessions. I haven't done that since in a while.
Shit. Neither have I, honestly.
I don't really much care for PewDiePie.
Who knows? Now that I finally have a
4
chance
hours.
to work on my backlog, I think I'm going to start playing Abyss in, like, huge increments from here on out.
On your 3DS?
Like 8
Yeah.
hours a day of nothing but Tales of Abyss.
Yep.
That's cool, man.
Alrighty then, I'm gonna be stopping this stream.
By the time you're done with Abyss, I'll have already finished Zillia and Zillia 2, and probably be halfway through the Graces.
You underestimate Fitz.
Sire,
He has
you
free
underestimate.
time now.
Sire, you underestimate
Well, I'll at
what I
least
can
be
do
done
with when I
I'll at
actually
least be
have
done with
time.
Zillia 1.
I mean, I
I'll
finished
at
it.
least be done with Zillia 1 because I've got a big head start on that game at this point.
Yeah, well, with me,
I'm already
it
past your Let's
took
Play.
me a month to finish Exilia 1. I would have finished Exilia 2, like, from the day I got it, but then school started 2 weeks later, so I didn't really get very far in it. So, Sire, don't underestimate
Just saying,
me.
I'm already.
Don't underestimate what I can do when I
just saying-
have time.
I know
I'm
how
saying-
to waste it.
past your Let's Play.
Yep. Alrighty
I
then,
mean,
I'm going to be
that's-
ending the stream from
well,
here.
that-
Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you to everyone who said congratulations on me graduating. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys.